Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I wanted to do a close-up video today of the old flower panicles or inflorescences on the in-grounds loquat that I've got planted at my parents', because when I did a video the other week, my good friend Mobius on here thought that I'd had massive fruit set on the flowers of the loquat, because he thought that these dead flowers, that probably these are all going to become fruits. But so I said I'd come back and do a slightly closer look up video on them so that they could see that these have in fact all been completely killed off by the wet and the cold we've had. At first glance, when you look at them from a distance, it looks as if where the flowers have died off, that you might have conceivably these might develop into fruits. But on the case of this plant out in the country, this whole these stems here are completely brown and rotted away and dead inside. You can probably just about see that the whole panicles are dead and nothing's going to set on them at all. That is one of the problems with being out in the country here with these loquats. It's not protected, it's considerably colder and wetter, and the flowers tend to be killed off with temperatures just below freezing and excessive rain at the same time. Now fortunately, if you live in a sheltered sort of urban area, there's a very good chance that your flowers and embryo fruits will survive. And I think I mentioned in the video the other day, there is possibly one fruit might have sold. I don't want to touch it because I can't see. It actually looks very brown to me. I don't think this is going to make it. If your fruits have set on your loquat in sort of November, December in this country, they will probably be about twice the size of this by now, and you'll be able to see some green through the hairs. The problem with very small embryo fruits like this is if they get frosted, they're likely to get deformed or destroyed by the frost. I think the -7 degree temperatures finished this one off, which probably would have set otherwise. Even these lower down panicles, which are down near the ground, are completely dried out and destroyed, and I can't see any signs of even a single fruit. You can see that they've completely died off. In fact, rather like on a rhododendron, you might be wise to pull these off now, because if you just actually pull these off at the base, see if I can pinch that off, easier said than done. I might have to cut them off. If you pull them off at the just above the previous leaves, that will normally encourage new shoots to form here in the spring, and they flower on the at the ends of the growth that's happened in the current summer. Other than that, the plant looks healthy. It hasn't really taken any damage, but unfortunately all of these are absolutely totally dead and rotted. There's nothing here that's going to develop or set fruit, but hopefully if you're watching, your one's not going to suffer from this problem, and your I forget what these are called now, these little flower buds, hopefully yours are firm and green and will develop into fruit, in which case you'd have fruits by about sort of I would guess by about June or July in this country, earlier if you're in a warmer climate. Anyway, I thought I'd do a proper close-up on the dead loquat flowers. This is an unknown seedling. Took about 15 years from seed to get to the size where it started flowering for me. It has had 3 or 4 fruits on it in the past when it was heavily flowered and the winter was milder, but not since that time 3 or 4 years ago. Just wanted to thank you for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up, welcome to share it, subscribe to my channel of course, and click on the bell if you'd like updates on new videos as they come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.